Hello everybody, this is St. Charts. It is the Saturday edition of our podcast, 29th of March 2025. I'm going to start with natural gas, and this is one which we have been following, and we were looking for a buy entry in that red box zone target there at 3.65 down to 3.253, and again it's not played nicely, has it, natural gas? It's bounced just before the top of that box, as it did back here, so that's a sign that it's really bullish, to be honest, but for me, hopefully we can see another leg up. And I think last time what I said was, and I just deleted it actually, but I thought we were going to go down to this red box zone down here and then get another leg up into this red box zone up here. So if we break this high here, I think we can hold above sort of $4.6. Should bring us up to this red box zone up here at 5.28 to 5.726. So that's my preferred option, or preferred route, but there is an alternative route, as we could see here. We're just going to make another sort of short leg higher, and then we're going to get a bigger corrective move, another corrective move before then hopefully heading higher again. But for me, I think that that's the start of the next leg up. We shall see. The next one I'm going to do is silver, and this one here, it's not performing as well as one would hope. But we've called that twice, haven't we? We gave it the reversal zone back here, and another one here. Those who want to follow the podcast can look back to sort of October and July last year. But for me, we're still got to break this high here at 34.86, which is going to bring us into this blue box, which I think we're going to hit at some point. But break that high there. It's going to be sooner rather than later, and hopefully we can probably head towards the top of this box here, which is 36 up to sort of $41, and maybe even higher, but we will track it as it goes. So that is silver. And talking of gold, I don't know whether it's USD. This one here, we've done tremendously well, haven't we? This is one which we've given the reversal zones back down here, and again down here, and said it's going to move much higher, and it has indeed. We've now, for me, we're coming towards the end of this leg. For me, this one which was sort of started really back down here back in October 23. Goodness me, it was a long time ago, wasn't it? But for me, I think we're going to see a bit more upside. I said that last time I thought we were going to be a bit downside, which it's actually done what I thought, and for me, hopefully we're going to tag probably the top of this box at 30,177. And then I'm expecting a bigger corrective move, to be honest. So, but we will monitor that as it happens. So, for me, I'm just sort of waiting for that to top and then make a decision. There we go. That is gold. Next one I'm going to do is GGP, because that has been absolutely tremendous. Look at that. Straight into that red box that we talked about, I think last week, at 12.5 to 13.78. And for me, I don't think this move is over by any stretch of the imagination. RSI is high, MACD is high. It's looking pretty good. And I'm going to switch to the weekly because people have mentioned that before. And for me, I don't think it's going to go there quickly, although I think a lot of investors would like that. But it's a big market cap, so it's going to have a lot of sellers. There's going to be a lot of traders in it. But it's put them in some tremendous candles, isn't it, at the moment? So, but for me, long term, I think that 43.45 to 53.9 is going to be achievable once we can sort of break and hold above, let's say, 38 pence level. But it's looking pretty good, and obviously gold price is certainly going to help that on its way. So that's GGP. I just switched back to the daily, and the next one I'm going to do is UFO, because this was another great call, I think, from last weekend's podcast. We called it as a reversal zone here at 0.08 down to 0.0588, which it sort of went to the bottom of the box, and then we had an absolute monster candle up, didn't we, this sort of Tuesday and Wednesday, at a monster run all the way up there, almost tagging that red box zone there at 0.1355, and it's pulled back. But for me, want to sit and watch and see what happens, but I'm still hopeful that 13.55 to 15.45 will come into play. Next one I'm going to do is GMET, because this is another outstanding call, and for me, Again, this move for me isn't over. I think we're going to get that was my prediction last time. But for me, I think what we're going to see here, I think we're going to see probably a bit more upside and a bit more downside, and we're going to get a final leg to the upside before we get another corrective move. So, hopefully that overall that the move isn't done. We'll probably still get another leg at a later stage. But for me, I think we're going to see trading into this red box here at 53.5 to 62 pence. So hopefully over the next few trading sessions, well done those who held. EPP is my next one, and this one another great call from us, wasn't it? I think we called this sort of around 7 pence. Thought we'd see trading down to this blue box, which we did. We had a tag, we had a bounce, but then we came back into that box. And for me, then last sort of Thursday, Friday, tremendous. We've had a big response from the bulls, and for me, hopefully we can now start our way on up to that red box zone there, which I've extended because this could well be start of a much bigger leg. Hopefully if they can drop the right news, so it's wave 1, wave 2, hopefully this is our wave 3, which I'd expect sort of 16 to 18.8 pence, but get the right news behind it, we could be seeing 22.4 and even possibly higher, but wait and see what happens. So that's EPP. Next one I'm going to do is HOC, because this is another great call of ours. Lots of great calls at the moment, isn't there? This is one where we gave this blue box reversal zone down here at 189. We sort of extended it down to 156, but we're still calling for upside. And that's indeed what we got. And my target was this red box zone here at 278 to 340 pence, which we gave back then. So you'd have to look through our podcast history to find that one, but it's in there somewhere. And for me, I think that this move isn't done yet. I think we're going to see trading well into that red box, hopefully towards the top, but we shall see. Next one I'm going to do is bank, because I haven't covered this off for a while, but it looks kind of interesting because I've got a blue box reversal zone. It's 6.45 down to 4.14, but it's going to be an interesting one to see this, because it's not an ideal reversal zone, but if we could break and hold above sort of 13.6, we could see trading up to this sort of red box zone up here at 19.6 to 23.4. But we might not see that. We might just see a bit of a corrective move, something like that, and then then hopefully go higher again. But it's looking pretty good, isn't it? Overall, it's had a monster move there from the lows to sort of half a penny all the way up to 14.5. Goodness me, it's absolutely 15 pence, isn't it? But it could well go again. So I think they've just capital raised as well, didn't they? There is a gap to fill there at 12.1 pence, so that's probably the initial target, but still a bag, so worth having a look, see what's going on. Don't know anything about it myself. CPAI is my next one, and this one I think we gave that target, didn't we, last week at 24 to 27 pence. 0.24 to 0.27. It's had an absolute monster run, hasn't it? It doesn't seem to be stopping. And for me, technically speaking, I think we say that's wave 1, that's 2, that's 3. You might get a 4 and a 5, but they don't tend to play out as well these days. So, but it doesn't look like that moves over. It's a difficult one to call, but I don't have any other targets. That was my target, 0.24 to 0.27. Next one I'm going to do is MET1, because this one is just a fascinating one. I don't know anything about it at all. I've not looked at it, but it's had some really, I don't even know whether that's real trading, but obviously it gapped up from sort of 10 pence, went all the way to 124, and it's come all the way back down. I mean, are we going for a gap fill up to this 84 pence? I mean, I have no idea what's going on there, but I don't have a target. Somebody, please leave something in comments in the note. What's it all about? Why is that been trading up there, and why is it down here? Is it going back? I'll have a look hopefully over the weekend. But there's a massive gap to fill there again, and who knows who put it past it filling it? I mean, crazy. One to take a look at. SAE is my next one. And this one here we've been covering off a few times, and we gave this blue box reversal zone back here in I don't know when it was, sort of October, November time. I think the 4th of November actually. I gave that as a reversal zone. So for those who took it, you want to leave your stop loss sort of at break even. That's where I would be leaving it anyway. And then we need to sort of break this prior high here at 3.10, and that will bring us into this red box zone here at 3.94 to 4.6 pence. So yeah, looking pretty good. I think volume's up, so yeah, worth have a look, see what's going on. And the next one today is, and my last one is C. So sort of the other way around. For me, I've got a blue box reversal zone here. This is one which we gave the prior target there, 33.3 to 38.6, which is overshot. Fantastic for holders. But now it's just doing a corrective move, and I've got a blue box zone here at 25 pence down to 21 pence, and that's where I think we're going to see buyers step in, and hopefully we could see another leg to the upside. And it's actually going to make the chart really good from my perspective. So if it could sort of get down to there and then break this prior high here at 45 pence level, it will bring us up to 64 to 74.6. So an awful lot of bags involved in that one, or a lot of return. Hopefully, it hits that blue box reversal zone. Obviously, holders aren't going to think that, but if it hits that blue box reversal zone, it's going to make it a tremendous setup for a run up to that red box, all being well. One to do your research on, and I do have a higher target there, 84p up to 105.5, but let's do the first red box and then see where we're going. That's for me for Saturday. Back tomorrow. Have a great weekend.